John, when it comes to the data that 23andMe has, states including California and Connecticut are alerting consumers that they have a right to delete their data if they want. But isn't this company only worth as much as the data that they can sell on to a buyer?
That's a really good question, and it's something that I think we'll learn more about as the bankruptcy unfolds. The auction isn't set until May 14th. These things can often move and are often pushed back. There's still a lot of questions. That's a good question that is yet to be answered.
So when a company files for bankruptcy protection, it needs to really develop a plan to emerge from this Chapter 11 successfully. What are 23andMe's options right now?
Well, from everything that we have so far from what they've submitted in court, their plan isn't necessarily to emerge. It's merely to sell whatever assets they have, the business, to a new buyer that can, use the 23andMe brand.
The IP.
Yeah, exactly, under a new ownership.
Who's running the company right now? Who's making the decisions? Because I recall in September there was a bit of a corporate upheaval. A lot of the independent board members, maybe even all of them, resigned.
That's another good question. There's a lot of oversight with the lawyers that are now involved, as well as they bring in independent board members to handle corporate bankruptcy of this size and scale is pretty common. So, yeah.
All things that we need to figure out over time.
This just happened, and so I think the interesting thing will be to see how 23andMe deals with all these questions about consumer privacy in the coming weeks.
Put this into context for us in terms of the number of bankruptcy filings that we have seen so far this year. There are a lot of concerns about the economy starting to roll over, stagflation. People are even talking about recession here as well. And of course, this is, for 23andMe, this has been a problem for the company for a while. Anne Wojcicki is the co-founder and the CEO, tried to take the company private, and she was rebuffed in that effort. What does the corporate bankruptcy landscape look like right now?
Well, we're seeing a lot of bankruptcies in the healthcare sector, a lot of pharmaceutical companies. I've covered a number of hospital bankruptcies that deal with these same kind of consumer privacy issues when it has your health data and it's being transferred to a new hospital owner. And we're seeing issues with people raising new equity has been also an issue that people have and companies and other companies have talked about in their bankruptcy filings as an issue that's kind of preventing companies from continuing to kind of grow. Something that I've been seeing in the last few weeks specifically.